Hello, my beloved psychopaths, and welcome to the Siron Show! I'm sorry for my face. Filming my music video outside in the snow just made it melt. I'm sorry for the terrifying look for today. Normally my mask looks a bit cleaner, but I'll have to get a new one first. I'm sorry! And yeah, new location, and that's gonna happen more often now, cause my life is... It's been something. Traveling home for Christmas, getting back to my school, moving. Man, I haven't even had time for making any videos. But don't worry, I'm back with a bang! My new song is coming out soon and we filmed some fun things for that. But yeah, lately my life has been busy. Just as busy as Oda has been for the last, like 23 years with writing his big and amazing story, One Piece. And now, on this day, after all these years, finally chapter 1000 has been released! 1000 chapters! Isn't that insane? It's not the first or only manga to get there, but it's still insanely impressive. And what's even more impressive is that it just keeps getting better and better. It's insane how good this story is. So with that, me and a bunch of other creators, led on by Seph the Sin, at least he's who invited me, we decided to do something special for this huge, gigantic milestone. We decided to do a project called One Piece of One Piece. Credit for the hilariously stupid name of this project goes to me, by the way. I'm so glad that they went with it. Anyways, we decided for this series of videos, each of us is gonna make a video talking about their one favorite moment of the series. Their One Piece of One Piece. This is why I love the name. There is a playlist right here and in the description with all of the videos of all of the people that decide to make one of these. If you decide to make one, just hit up Seph the Sin. I'm sure he will add yours into the playlist as well. And with that being said, smash like and gomu gomu no bazooka that subscribe button for more. Now, let's get into my favorite moment in all of One Piece. My fondest scene. My One Piece of One Piece. Spoilers for Water 7.
So, you didn't get cold feet, huh? Of course! I have already figured out how to defeat you! Huh? I have 8,000 psychos under my command! Fight me seriously, you fool! This is how I fight! Pew 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 pew! Psycho no! Polento! Ah!
Well, this is not exactly how I remember the anime going. How weird and interesting. But yes, my favorite moment in all of One Piece is, in fact, Luffy versus Usopp. Usopp has always been one of my favorite characters in all of One Piece, so having a big character arc for him in this part of the story was unbelievably cool for me. And the biggest and most impactful moment of that arc of his was undoubtedly his big fight against Luffy. But the fight itself would be nothing without all the build-up. Usopp was the one Straw Hat with the closest connection to the Going Merry, the ship the Straw Hats had sailed on up to this point. Not only was it a gift given to him by Kaya, his childhood friend, but it's Usopp who always had the job of fixing and caring for the ship. So when the Straw Hats got told that the ship was beyond repair, that hit Usopp the worst. In a way, to him, it was his failure for not taking proper reparations earlier that led the Merry to its broken state. So when he also failed to keep the money they had gathered, Usopp felt like it was his failure that led the Straw Hats to the abandonment of the Merry. So then his refusal to let the Merry go was, in a way, a refusal to accept his own shortcomings and mistakes. Not only that though, the Straw Hats' decision to leave the Merry behind meant much more for Usopp himself. He saw the Merry as a member of their crew, much more than the rest of the Straw Hats did. So when they tell him about their decision, it sent a message to Usopp's already very self-loathing and depressed mind. If you're too weak, the crew will eventually leave you behind. Usopp, struggling with massive self-doubt issues at this point, saw himself in the Merry. He saw himself as the weakest member of the crew, always struggling to keep up with the rest of them. He felt like the Merry, like he had become useless. So if they would give up on the Merry, he felt like they would give up on him soon too. All these issues eventually lead him to his big decision. If the Straw Hats will abandon their weak, then he will leave them before it will come to that. And with that, Usopp leaves the crew, challenging Luffy to a fight for the going Merry. He, the weakest Straw Hat, against their leader, the strongest fighter on the crew. Of course, there was never a real chance for him to win. Usopp started the fight beat up and injured, while Luffy was on top of his strength. Fate itself had decided the outcome of this battle before it ever began. But to Usopp, the fight was never about winning. It was about determination. The will to never let a friend go. The will to fight for them in the direst circumstances. And to prove to himself that even he can accomplish something. And he does well. Usopp fights with all of his might, hitting Luffy with attack after attack, using up every single trick that he's got. For a while, Luffy can't even get close to him. But with every fired attack, with every hit he lands, he slowly starts running out of tricks. No matter how smart he tries to fight, he stands no chance against Luffy's raw power. And with one hit by Luffy, he falls. In the end, all his determination, all his willpower only got him so far. No matter how hard he tries, his determination alone can't change fate. Willpower alone cannot save the Merry. So there he lies, defeated. Nobody is happy with the outcome. Not Usopp, not Luffy, not the crew. And because of his refusal to let go of a friend, he lost track of what's important and lost all of his other friends. By trying to prove his strength, he only showed himself just how weak he was. And as he lies, the Straw Hats turn and leave him behind, filled with regret. And Luffy starts to cry. This right here, this is my favorite moment in all of One Piece. It's not the most grandiose moment, it's not the most epic and world-changing event, but it's a personal moment, fueled by mistakes made by everyone and year-long insecurities and faults. And that's just Usopp's side. The whole rest of the crew all have their own view of the situation, with Sanji trying to keep the peace, Zoro scolding the crew, and Luffy finally stepping into his role of the captain. Everyone is fighting their own fight here. Be it Luffy fighting for respect for his position, or Chopper struggling with his friends fighting. I don't think there is one more moment in One Piece where you can see who these people are as much as in this one right here. As two of my favorite characters in all of One Piece are fighting for their way. That is why this right here is my favorite moment in all of One Piece. My fondest memory with a story. My one piece of One Piece. Wow, that was a whole lot of serious emotion. Who would have thought? After weeks of a break, the Psycho doesn't even bring you his usual madness. Well, it's kinda hard to talk about a moment you're emotionally invested in an insane fashion. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's it. My favorite One Piece moment. So, in the comments, tell me about your one piece of One Piece. Or make your own video and be part of this fantastic little project. And with that being said, I'll leave you guys to watch some more of these videos. But before you go, Smash like and gomu gomu no bazooka that subscribe button for more. I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget that madness is our only hope, and smile, motherfucker.